presents to you Honest Talk.
Hi folks, today we are back with one more great and leading personality, Madam Shiva Chadda. Shiva Chadda is an Indian film, stage and television actress. Shiva grew up in Delhi, where she developed interest in theatre and started taking theatre workshops. She majored in English literature from Hansraj College, University of Delhi. Shiva has worked in popular movies like Shakuntala Devi, Bandish Bandits and many more. Shiva's previous film to hit the theatres was Shakuntala Devi in the year 2020. Apart from working in TV serials and films, Shiva has also worked in many TVC ads, short films, web series, and theatre plays. Recently she appeared in Mirzapur. Mirzapur is an action crime thriller web television series on Amazon Prime Video produced by Excel Entertainment. So, let's begin our talk with our today's guest, Madam Shiva Chadda.
So first of all, ma'am, I welcome you to in this session. Thank you so much for joining and agreeing to share your thoughts with us. We are extremely very happy to have you for today's talk.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It's our pleasure. Ma'am, before I come to the topic of today's session, ma'am, it's a kind of request to you. Please tell, ma'am, our viewers how your journey into the acting started, and I'm pretty sure it was interesting. Did you like acting since childhood? Ma'am, actually, when did decided that you want to be an actor?
Actually, quite early in school only. I was quite interested in acting in school. So it started at a very young age, yeah. So yeah, in school, yeah. I just thought I'd come and see if it's possible to work in Bombay. So I came for a month and work started in that much time. So it seemed viable to stay back and pursue it. So because I knew that this is what I want to do. I don't want to pursue any other career. So I was quite clear about that. So then Bombay seems to be the only place to, sort of come and figure that out. So I just come to Bombay, yeah, and tried. And it happened organically and quite easily by the grace of God. And so I stayed back.
All right, ma'am. So moving to the topic of today's session, which we have chosen is why acting is so much more than it appears to be. Ma'am, I think you are the best person to explain what happened actually in the backstage, what we generally audience we don't see it, how actually it is different from what it appears to be.
Well, there's a lot going on. It's very difficult for me to now say all what is going on because there is a lot going on. I mean, what the audience is shown in a frame, everything of that in that one frame has been decided and designed and put in place by the whole team. So that part of it being put together like that, obviously the audience doesn't see. But I mean, everything is going on every level, be it on the set level, be it on camera, be it. I mean, it's very difficult to answer this question. It's too wide a question. I don't get it. I mean, I don't know how to answer this question. It's a very wide question. Everything is going on. What can I say? Everything you see in the frame has been put there, which means it's designed and there's work that's gone behind it to put there. Yeah.
All right, ma'am. Ma'am, my next question to you, in your opinion, what do you believe, what are the qualities and the attributes and characteristics of a good actor?
I don't know. Yeah, I think honesty. I mean, it's very different for different people, but I think a transparency. If it's possible to have a sense of transparency in front of the camera, where the audience can pretty much see in a way what you're thinking, in a way, or even if when you're trying to be not transparent, also even that is transparent. I find transparency very attractive in a cinema actor. Yeah.
All right, ma'am. Ma'am, my next question to you, can you please share some of your interesting experiences while doing acting?
I mean, I feel very fortunate to be a part of many films. So yeah, Badhayo or Dum Laga Ke Haisha or Gully Boy. I mean, all the recent films of Dilli Che, Talash. I'm just feel very happy to have been a part of all of them. I mean, because I always say that there's no reason as to why a certain actor gets a certain part and the others don't, because I keep saying they're equally talented and equally everything actors around, but it's just amazing that how one person lands that job, and these are very very wonderful projects to have been a part of, and I just feel I'm very happy to have been a part of all of them. Yeah, I'm just grateful. Yeah.
All right, ma'am. Ma'am, my next question to you: what do you like? What do you like acting the most?
Well, recently I'll just say I loved performing in Bandish Bandits, this character called Mohini, and I loved playing Mumtaz in this series called Taj Mahal, and yeah, there's a film that's going to come called Paglet. I loved my role in that. So these have been very enjoyable projects of late, yeah, recent ones.
All right, ma'am. Ma'am, my next question to you: apart from acting, what do you like the most, and what you ever wanted to be?
I think I wanted to be an actor only, yeah, and I'm just very happy to be an actor, wanting to be an actor, and apart from that, it's just normal stuff. Yeah, I love reading. I read a lot now. Reading, I'm very fond of plants and all. I love to have them around, and I like watching theatre very much, very very much.
Ma'am, my next question to you: did anyone said you that ever in life not to do acting or force you to stop it?
Yeah, because I'm sure many of us, when they start, I'm sure most of our parents have a problem with it, because most parents have reservations about this line of work. Certainly, in the time when I was growing up, the reservations were very strong. And yes, my parents had a lot of reservations, and so there was some level of resistance from home. But it wasn't like you can't do it, and ऐसा नहीं था. But extremely helpful भी नहीं था. So it was like a little bit of tug of war, a little bit of push and pull. So they'd given a little bit and then pulled back a little bit. So it was, something like that. Yeah.
All right, ma'am, great. So, ma'am, actually, what was the reaction of your parents when they listened and you told them that I want to be an actor?
I never had that kind of conversation. I think it just very organically became apparent to all that that's kind of the career that I'm going to pursue. So there was no like sit down conversation where I'm going to be an actor kind of conversation. That never happened. No.
It's really wonderful, ma'am. Ma'am, my next question to you: what will be the advice from your side to the peoples or to the coming generation, if they wanted to be an actor or join this film production? Then what will be your advice to them?
Again, like I always say that every time I'm asked this question, is that I don't think one advice fits all, because everybody's requirements and everybody's desires and the way of looking at life is different. So even when you want to be an actor, even in that, because actors are different kinds of people, right? What works for me is that I think for a very very long time, and even now, my work has never been the most important thing in my life. So I think what that did was that it kept any sense of I think I've touched wood been quite content or happy with the way the work I've done, or the way the work has come. I mean, it was never like, oh, ye kyun nahi ho raha, or wo kyun nahi ho raha. I really never had that, and that's really I count that as a blessing from God, literally, because it's very easy to go down that way in this place, no? Because ऐसा नहीं है that you think ऐसा होगा तो ऐसा ही होगा यहाँ पे, है ना? It's like really not there's no knowing of how your career is really going to pan out. There's no way of, you can't really design it, I think, because like I always feel, why is some actors sort of are working in with a certain level of success, and why some are not. Of course, talent in the sense of you have to bring something to the table, but I think there are so many people bringing so much to the table that I don't know why then some, you know what I mean. So it's very complicated. you need to. I mean, if you put everything, your eggs in one basket and come here and then expect it to work out just because you put all your eggs in one basket, तो जरूरी नहीं है वो होगा. और अगर वो नहीं हुआ तो you have to be prepared that it might work or it might not work out, because that's literally the kind of place this is. Nobody knows what will work and for how long it will work and how consistently it will work, and that's certainly a inherent thing of this business, of this line. There's no knowing, so you have to be okay with not knowing.
I think, ma'am, it was really a very wonderful advice from your side, and I think the viewers, those who are watching this session, it will be fruitful for them if they want to pursue their career into this. Ma'am, if I talk about the skills, then what you believe, what are the most important skills for an actor and for those who wanted to be actor in future, they must possess or they should develop?
Again, I don't know. Because I've never come from any sense of training, so my training has been purely experiential in the way it went about. So I can say what works for me in that. Try to be present as honestly as one can be when one is working. Works for me that way. I would think, try and understanding, and try and cultivate an understanding of not just how you're going to act, but a sense of a wider sense of understanding life and people and situations, which I think informs our work, no? Because eventually we are performing, we're showing people, we're showing situations. So, for me, when I watch actors, what is very exciting is when actors in a normal situation also, as we all know, or some familiar situation, but some actors have a way of bringing something to it which is extra, not just a very regular response in a given situation. वो जो हमको पता ही है कि अच्छा अभी कोई शादी हुई तो एक एक्टर का उसमें क्या रिस्पॉन्स होगा, लेकिन उस रिस्पॉन्स के साथ साथ if there's some other layering or nuance which is coming from the actor's understanding or instinct, that's very wonderful to see always. So to be I don't know if you can consciously cultivate it, but I think if we appreciate it, then somewhere we subconsciously start cultivating it as well. So trying to look at life also in a more open and wider way, I think also helps us cultivate a skill of bringing that into our work, which is also a representation of life only, in a way. Yeah, I would think so.
Indeed, ma'am. I think it was really a very great advice from your side, and I think it's a kind of our today privilege that we are getting all these advices from you. We are listening all this from you. Ma'am, my next question to you in this we have I have the question from one of my subscriber. The question is, ma'am, that he's wanted to be an actor, but family doesn't support. So, ma'am, we have seen many cases that people want to be an actor, but family and the relative and the society didn't accept that all. So, ma'am, what will be the advices from your side then how he should can pursue his that career into acting?
How can I answer that question? Yeah, that's a very it's a very circumstantial and a very circumstance based. And who is this person? That person also has his own way of understanding the fact that the parents are not allowing, है ना? फिर उनका क्या रिस्पॉन्स है उस चीज को, वो हर इंसान का अलग होगा. I don't think इस तरह की एडवाइस किसी पे भी थोपी जा सकती है as a standard this thing. You can't. They have to understand that and figure it out for themselves as in their life circumstance and responding from the kind of person they are. So I don't think anybody can advise somebody like that.
All right, ma'am. Ma'am, we have seen that some people started they started acting at their very early age, and some people we have seen that they started acting in a very later stage of their life. So, ma'am, what do you think? What is the best age if they want to learn as well as want to grow into this industry?
Well, I I don't think age is really a thing, but of course, like we all know, if we have to pursue an art form or anything, the younger we start, the better it is. But that's sometimes not the, many of us are not fortunate enough to do that. So, जब भी आपको आपके लिए सही हो जाए, आप करें. मतलब ये नहीं है कि you're 35 and you suddenly want to pursue that, but just because आपने 18 साल की उम्र में शुरू नहीं किया तो आप नहीं करेंगे. So I don't think it's not like learning ballet, where ballet though they say you have to start very very young. I don't think it's the same in acting. Pretty much whenever you can, you should. It's not like you can force an age there, but if you had a choice, obviously as young as you can.
All right, ma'am. Ma'am, I have a question from one of my subscriber. The question is that, ma'am, during this lockdown, we have seen that all cinema halls were shut down, and also we have seen that that OTT platform has grown into this time very much. So, what do you believe, ma'am? Is OTT platform going to take cinema place?
I think everybody loves to ask this question now. But I think that both the things have their own place separately. I don't think a OTT platform can replace the space or the experience of a cinema, because it's very different. It's like a cinema is like community watching, no? You go, it's an experience of another kind. It's not like sitting in your bedroom or in your hall where you can be, it's like, you can आप आ सकते हो, जा सकते हो, phone पे थोड़ा ये कर लिया, थोड़ा काम कर लिया. That's how we often watch OTT stuff. But that's not a cinema experience. So the experiences are so different. So I don't think one takes over the other. Everybody enjoys both differently. So I think they'll both pretty much exist side by side. Yeah.
All right, ma'am. Because we have seen that this is the most controversial question we ever faced. So I think you have cleared very much that it is both are the different things and are going. They can go parallel as well. Ma'am, my next question to you: we have seen that you have done very super hit and super hit films in Bollywood too, as well as on OTT platform. So, what do you feel that what are the majorly difference between them as an actor? What do you feel?
Not really much, according to me. I feel they're not really much. In fact, when one is shooting for OTT, it now feels like you're shooting just a longer film. But the only thing I think for actors like us is that we just get to have our characters now have greater journeys and more stretched out arcs, and which sometimes is not the case in cinema, because the screen time is not the kind, obviously, that actors like us get on OTT. The characters which I think actors with our kind of experience or now whatever we get to play are just, we're very I speak to other actors also. They're very happy with the kind of work that is happening in OTT in terms of sheer writing, which is just which allows actors like us to play characters which breathe, in a much more with much more depth and length. So yeah, that one thing is different, and that's lovely.
All right, ma'am. I don't want to take you much time. So moving to the last question of this session, and also I'm very thankful to you. The kind of energy you brought into the session is really very, very inspiring for all of us. Ma'am, the question is, how do you feel now after reaching to this position? You have done many super hit films as well as web series and the television. So how do you feel now?
I feel good. Yeah, I feel very, very thankful. Really, I just feel very thankful to be able to do what I like to do. This is what I like to do. I would have hated to be in an office 9-to-5 job or some business. It's not me. So I just feel it's my biggest blessing that my career is what I really, really love to do. So I think it's not something one can take for granted or take lightly. I don't. I am just extremely thankful for that. So I just feel good about that. Yes.
All right, ma'am. It was really very wonderful answer from your side, and I think it was a wonderful session as well as a healthy discussion with you on the topic. Thank you so much, ma'am, for joining and giving your time.
Thank you.
We look
All
forward
the best
to
to you.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe.